think the strongest character is in the video games, and who do you think is the strongest character in the movie?
Well, in a video game, obviously, the coolest and the most deadly is Noob Saibot. Well, a lot of people are going to challenge that, I know, but in my opinion, yes. And in the game, Sub-Zero. I know I'm being biased, but Sub-Zero, I think in the movie, he's just almost unbeatable. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's kind of strong in the movie. I'll say kind of.
Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, of course. I'm being biased, so don't blame me.
You might not be wrong though. So this is joking around a little bit. Did you ever? It's not in the movie, but did you ever discuss on set what your character's friendship would be?
Friendship.
Yeah.
The fatality friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't discuss about that because we didn't plan it. But I think, my kind of friendship, Sub-Zero Bihan's kind of friendship, probably like exactly the same like in the game. I'm probably just gonna order like ice cream truck and then let everybody enjoy the ice cream, for free. Like it's on the house.
Who do you think is the most brutal fatality in the video game? And who do you think is the most brutal kill? What do you think is the most brutal kill in the movie?
I think the brutal and the fatality in my answer is the same move. I think Noob Saibot sending his Phantom, his Spectre, inside the opponent's body and then just destroy it from inside. That's so brutal. That's the best fatality in a game.
So in the movie, there's a lot of vicious death. There's a lot of vicious scenes. What do you think is the one that fans in the theater are just going to go, what? And freak out on?
I have my answer. I love that part. Kung Lao, when he's riding Nitara and then, put his head like a chainsaw on the ground and then just fly the chainsaw and like split the body open. That's the best. I love that one.
Do you think a lot of people who are going to watch the movie, I think they like learning like behind the scenes facts. What do you think would surprise people to learn about the actual making of the movie?
A fact of the movie that I could not move or walk the first time I fit the costume because it was super heavy and stiff. So we worked a lot in a process to, make it, adjustable for me to be able to fight. So it was so funny. I looked myself in the mirror like I am Sub-Zero. I was so confident, but when I tried to move, I couldn't move because it's just so heavy and stiff. So that's probably a funny one.
Yeah, that was something that I didn't even realize, but I spoke to some of the other actors and they talked about how they're really good at martial arts and they're really good at doing things, but the costume made it really hard to pull off certain things.
Yeah. I think that's this problem, not just for Mortal Kombat and all superhero movies. The costume needs to look amazing, like great materials, but at the same time, we both know what looks good in our eyes. It's not going to be great for the performer. So but I think we got so lucky. We have Cappy, because Cappy, she's just nonstop, adjusting nonstop. Her team just nonstop adjusting parts so we can move. Kung Lao, me, Louis is just like, you cannot move your hand, and then just someone is just like doing this crazy stuff and then chop it here and then stretch it. So without her, it's impossible to perform those fights. So I got to give it to her.
On that note, I need to stop. And as I said, I thought you did a great job in the movie. And I hope
Thank you.
I hope it's a huge hit. You guys can make a sequel.
Thank you. Fingers crossed.